wakangana nababa konjoka vakakudzai went away vamuzi keta ndakati tora bhachi titengese kana watanga kutora. Besides, this is the homework you have, and now I can see the questions. They say this is history 26 January. Did you put or not for kids? Yes. The homework I'm reading, the kingdom of Mali and the city of, in the 14th century, the city of, what is written here, John? Yeah. The city of, with this you must learn to write proper things, is it? What is this?
The kingdom of Mali and the city
of what? Why did you cancel this? What is written? The city of Timbuktu. In Timbuktu in the 14th century. Unit 1, trade across the Sahara Street. Wait book. So now if it is this chapter, now we come here. Before we answer the questions, is it? Yeah, you may go there, John, so that you may also see me. You must see me on the camera, not there. Yeah. In the 14th century, you must always, when you are reading a book, John, anybody connected? I'm doing a homework, helping my child, because hey, in the 14th century, John, do you have a pencil? I'm from Mike, maybe I've got a pencil. In the 14th century, the kingdom of Mali became rich and powerful as a result of the Trans-Sahara trade. The Saharan trade linked Mali to the Middle East and Europe. The Trans-Sahara trade routes were mostly used to transport gold and salt. Mali was rich in gold. Gold was in great demand in Europe and the Middle East, where it was used to make gold coins to use as money. The king of Mali made profits on the gold trade by taxing traders who used trade routes that passed through the Mali Empire. People cannot survive without salt. In the hot climate of Mali, people and animals need a lot of salt to replace what the body sweats out. Salt is used to make food to preserve it. Salt was brought from the south village of Tagaza of Mali. Goods including salt were brought from the Europe and North Africa into Mali and exchanged for gold, slaves, ivory, and ostrich feathers. Ostrich feathers. Ostrich feathers. 2 goods traded 2 to 1. Ostrich feathers. So Sahara Desert here. Mediterranean Sea. So according to what we have read so far, we heard about in the 14th century, the kingdom of Mali became rich and powerful as a result of trans-Saharan trade. So the reason that made the kingdom of Mali to become rich, it was because of the trans-Saharan trade, the trade they were doing. John, what did you understand from what I have read? Or else I can repeat. Goods traded. Now we are together. You understand, John? In the 14th century, we are talking about long back what happened. You see, the kingdom of Mali became rich and powerful as a result of trans-Saharan trade. The kingdom of Mali, you see, we are talking about a place called Mali. It was rich because of the trans-Sahara trade. it became rich because of selling. You see, the trade. Eh? We heard that these Saharan people, they were rich because before I could even go to read with you again, I could hear that there was a sort of some slave trade. It needed salt, but it was rich in minerals. So gold they could trade so that they could do. Sahara trade linked Saharan trade linked Mali to the Middle East and Europe. You see, John, the trade they were doing, is it? They linked them, it made them to be available, to be, you see, connected to the Middle East and Europe. You see, let's say here in the city, John, can I speak Shona or English?
Do you speak English? Do you speak
English.
Portugal?
Is there anybody watching?
Yeah.
Yes, you see, because these people, the Mali to the East and Europe, the surrounding trade routes were mostly used to transport gold. And before you go there, I wish if I had a pencil. John, this first paragraph, did you understand what he's saying? In the 14th century, you must remember it, because this is history. I'm not good at history. I'm good at practical. In the 14th century, the kingdom of Mali became rich and powerful as a result of trans-Saharan trade. You see, you can become famous, you can become rich because of trade, and because they are selling something, is it? They are selling tomatoes, they are selling what? So people can know you every morning. We must go and buy from John. He's selling tomatoes. So otherwise, people even from Zimbabwe can come here and buy from you, is it? So it was linked through those things. Europe trade whatsoever. Let's go to the Sahara linked Mali in the Middle and East Europe. You see, in the Middle and the East for European countries, it was linked because of the trade. Was used to transport gold and salt. So it means those are the things we have. We are rich in mineral resources. You see, we have got gold, we've got mineral resources. John, it's we mostly used to transport gold and salt. Yes, because these were the resources we have. We have gold and salt. So the Saharan trade routes, we use them to transport our gold where the easiest to pass away, get away, is it? If we have got our gold, which we have got dig down, this is the trade that made them, the east and the middle of the central countries, to be much connected, because whenever they want salt, they could see that in the Mali there's salt. We want gold, like in Zimbabwe. And in Zimbabwe no gold. Wangwane gold in the south. Saka vanhu vanga vachitodiwa handiti zvakaita kuti kumiddle nekueast ichi Europe vange vachirecognize. Mali yanga rich in gold. John, do you understand this? Mali was rich in gold. Gold was in great demand in Europe, in the Middle East. Gold was needed, was mostly needed in Middle East and in Europe. You see, gold was needed. Where it was used to make gold coins to use as money. You see, in America, that gold, they make money. I want people to concentrate. Because mascara. How are you, good people? How are you? I'm helping my children through a movie. No. The king of Mali made profits on the gold trade by taxing traders who used to trade routes that passed through the Mali Empire. You see what it is saying? The king of Mali, how he earned money was to tax those people who were using the way. Huh? John, are you understanding? The king, inini ndiri mambo, ndinoita mari nekutonyoresa vanhu vari kufambisa nzira yangu. Vanhu vari kupfuura nepamba pangu ndati hapabvurwe, no trespass handiti. Saka vanhu vaizotenga gold nesauti paempire yekwamali, ndo vanhu vaibatirwa chegumi chekuti chinoenda kuna mambo. Handiri kuzvinzwa. So taxing traders who used to do people cannot survive without salt. So salt was found in Mali. Is that clear now? Before you go to questions, is that clear? Me, I did not do history, but according to what I'm reading here, I can answer this until Form 4. People cannot survive without salt. People cannot survive. In the hot climate of Mali, during the time of summer, when the climate are high, people and animals need a lot of salt to replace what the body sweats out. You see, what the body sweats out, so people need salt to replace whatever has been taken out, is it? Salt is also used to make food taste better and to preserve it. Salt is also used to make food taste better and to preserve it. Did you understand anything? Salt is used to make, let's say we make food without salt. Is it good? So salt is found in Mali. In Mali, there is gold in salt, you see. So people who use those ways meandering, the king would also tax them. I used to see it when I was in Zimbabwe. I don't want to see my baby. People and animals need a lot of salt to replace what brought stress out. Salt is also makes taste better into this. Salt was brought from the salt-rich village of Tagaza to Mali. Salt was brought from the salt-rich village of, you see, where was the salt brought? Salt was brought from the village of Mali called Tagazi, village of Tagazi to Mali. It's a village from Tagazi to Mali where salt was brought to. And this is what is, since it is history, you hear, John, these are the words you should master. Is it? So we have got the 14th century and what Mali was doing. Goods including salt were brought from the Europe and North Africa. Things including salt, you see, things including salt were brought from the Europe and North Africa into Mali and exchanged for gold, slaves, ivory, and now we are on questions now. Look at the picture. Now we are looking at the picture. Now we are together. We are looking at the picture now. We are now at the question. I don't want to go to where I have written what is what you are. Classroom activity 2-1. Work on your own words and answer the following questions. Look at the pictures and information about the camels on page 22. Page 22. What is page 22? 22. These are camels. Can you see here? Me, I did not see. These are camel. Can you see the camel here? Can you see? It's kneeling down. And also the camel is also drinking water. Can you see? He's drinking water. Can you see there are plants, but there is also, these are like self-choose, these are saints. Can you see? Can you see a camel here? Can you see there are no trees here? But here there's trees. So these are the things you must put onto your account. So let's give 3 reasons why camels are used for transport in the Sahara Desert. Since you have looked to this, why do you think these camels are used for transport in the Kalahari Desert? Since, one, this is very simple. Why? Can you see they are standing? Can you see they're drinking? Can you see there's no vegetation? Can you see there's vegetation? So these are three simple questions. One, because they can survive in harsh conditions where there's no water or any vegetation. This is a simple question. Because here, there's no trees, there is no water, but this one is standing. It's a true fact. Camels. Two, these ones, they can survive with little or no food at all. As you can see, there's vegetation, but this vegetation there's no. And they can long for walk distance without the water or food. So these are three questions, three answers. Is that answered? So already, for number one, give three reasons why camels are used. I've answered you. You have answered. It's not me. When you sit for the exams, look at me, guys. Yes, when the day comes, why did people sometimes travel across the desert in the early morning and early evening? Now, why do people choose to travel in the morning and in the evening? As according before, no, it's not time to go to the north. I've read already. Why, as I can see the picture already, why did the people travel in the morning and in the evening? Can you see that sometimes in the morning, it is when it is cold, so people have got power to travel. As well as also in the evening. The difference is the same. Already have given a point. Because they can go for long hours. Is it? But in the afternoon, it will be very hot. Why it's not given any answer, any marks? Why did people sometimes travel across the desert in the early morning? So I've answered. Look at the map on this page. Now we are looking at the map on this page. Explain what the Trans-Saharan trade route was in your own words. The Trans-Saharan route, trade route was. This is the route was. Tumbutu. Did you read about this? Tumbutu was the main base. You go to Tumbutu, everything you have seen here, you've got the right to go because the book you have, it is the time to put things into your account. You go to Tumbutu. So it means question number one, number two, I've answered for you together. You write it on your own words. Three parts. Explain what the Saharan trade route was in your own words. Was like, can you see these arrows? One, can you see these arrows pointing? It means these people coming there, you come to the key caravan routes. These are the caravan routes. Dhow routes. These are the Dhow routes. You see, yeah. And this map is the South Africa, is the African map. You see, in Zimbabwe, you can see where this can be located. Where is Zimbabwe here? So, can you tell in your own words how it was like? You come near. Which three parts of the world were linked to the Trans-Saharan slave trade? This is always clear. So answer on your own words. So I want you to answer. Because for this part I've done for you. So you must do it. So now I better take the phone like the dead. I must talk to the people who are watching me. Good people. Guys, they are very so much important in my life to the extent that John, can you do the homework? I'm watching. I want to see. Let me see where you're writing. I want you to know how to do this. We have been there, my child. Don't worry, I will help you. Yes, I do speak English. Good people, you look so high. Yes, sometimes, yes. But what the father does is like when I'm at home, I must be responsible. It's to make a child understand. Thank you, good people. My child, sometimes to say, my child, I once been connected. I did not do history. But learning is unlimited. You guys who support me. Do you speak English? Yes, I speak English. Not fluent. Portuguese. Portuguese. I want to learn. I want to learn. Hi, pra. Hi, pra. You look so high. Yes, yes, yes. I'm from where, guys? You know. But we are at funeral, guys. Besides, these children, I don't know. If I were a teacher, guys, these children, I could always, you know. And the one thing I'm happy about, guys, you can check on me. Maybe you can see me. One thing I'm happy about is with this pros and cons of education, we as parents, let's try by all means to help our children. So that it's like the teacher. You see, when I was at school, there's a girl who passed mathematics. Why? The teacher who was teaching mathematics married his sister. So in the class, he was always beating that lady. She passed. So I don't want my child to fail, guys. Thank you so much, guys. Yes, 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 good people. John, what have you written so far? You must improve on your handwriting. Let people see what you are writing. Before you go there, can I check? Can you read what you have written? Where is light? John, put light. People want to see. Hey, this is 20th September. Baruch. Guys, Ronnie Simple. Guys, hey, guys, Portuguese, I like you so much, guys. Guys, I want to travel to Portuguese, guys. Will you wanna take care of me, guys? Because so far the sky is the limit. I want to be in Portugal. What language do you speak? Anybody can answer me there. Portuguese. Can you see my wife? She's preparing food for her tea. This is Mama John. Thank you, good guys. John, what is troubling you, my son? What is the camera? Let it come and solve it. When the ruler comes, you'll be like, me, I wanted to be a teacher before. 3 reasons why camel are used for transport in the Sahara Desert. You just give me answer. Why were camel used in the Sahara Desert? John, put light. Because right now, you did not write anything. Time is coming off. Camels, let me write for you. All right, give me somewhere to write. We have this is a small paragraph. We can read up to 1,000 pages. We have that in the northern and eastern of the North America. The kingdom of Mali was trading gold and silver, and in exchange for slaves whatsoever. Sorry, don't go there. Give me way to write. I'm now assisting you to the book. These are my own answers, guys. You better check on me. Hey, this one book, I'm putting it down. This father comes from work.
Cheap mama.
John, tomorrow I'm rising early going to work. Let me answer for you. Number 1. Guys, this is number 1. I'm answering for my child. I want him to go with this to school. Tomorrow they're gonna mark. If I got everything 100%, I'm gonna be your teacher, my child. Because I did not do history. These are your questions. A classroom. Number 1. 1A. Give 3 reasons why camels are used for transport in the Sahara Desert. 1. They give me the reason why they are used in Sahara Desert. 1. 3 reasons.
3 reasons.
Talk louder. You must not forget this.
Because if they drink water in one place in the first place, they can travel for a long distance without drinking water.
So they travel long distance without water. 1 point. They travel a long distance without water. Number 2. In deserts, there's sand. They've got flat roofs. You see, their foot is flat. Other animals like cows, if they got into desert, they sink to this side, But they've got what is number 3 point? 3 reasons why camels are used for transport in the Sahara Desert. They can survive without food. They can survive without water. Without food is another point. Without food. Me, I'm like, I don't know. Without food is a point. And it's both chikafu chikuchiona chishoma chandidi. John, unokutoza zviri papicture. Taona mvura, taona miti, taona izvi. There's nothing to bother ourselves. Without food. Haungapedze nguva kana kufamba nenguva. Food. Tatopedza. Takutenda pa number 2. Yakunzi BE. Why did people sometimes travel across the Sahara, the desert in the early morning and the evening? B. You write B like this. And you say 1 point. Okay. Why did the people travel in the morning and in the evening? Why did people travel in the morning and in the evening? Why did people travel in the morning and in the evening? Because in the morning it was cold, is it? So they can travel for long distance. In the morning it is cold. In the morning, right? Me, I must make you right. Sorry, you must write. You must write. Thank you. 10 tables. Mama is preparing food for daddy, guys. Hey, you make it right. Oh. In the morning, it will be cold. Here it's written. People, you can read the kid of Mali passed through the Macanos in the water climate of my people in animals, a lot of salt was brought from including salt, Mari ivory. So, but it is according, you see, some of the questions you see there, some they need your intellectual intelligence. John, you understand? Some you have read. It's not about this picture you're seeing, but it's talking about the characteristics of a desert. You see, we are taking it from the characteristics of a desert. A desert, how it looks like. This is an oasis. Can you see? It's an oasis. It's only a place where there's water. This morning I heard you calling me. What were you saying? On the phone about the oasis. What was the question? Funny? Oh, you just see those oases. Oases are places in the desert where water is found. It's like where Kwanandi Shishando. Tangaitozoti panowanikwa the grocery ndi apa panowanikwa Somalian shop ndi apa akunkwesa kuwanikwe. Andizi although tiri kumadheodheo but patori paoasis ndipo patokwanisa kutenga chete. saka ndo inonzi oasis in desert, handiti? So explain the trans-Saharan trade was in your own ways. Was so explain what the South Saharan trade was in your own words. We have read about it was rich in gold and salt. So they traded, were given slaves so that those slaves can use to dig gold. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. What was one of the main mineral that Mali imported? What was one main mineral Mali imported? One mineral that Mali imported, gold. Thank you. And the other one, thank you. What did the people of Mali need this mineral? Why did the people of Mali need this mineral? Because it was to replace those worn out tissues. In simple terms, salt, it replaces, and to make the food tasty. There are two most important reasons why it was needed. Why did the people of Mali need this? What difficulty do you think traders may have faced using camels to transport goods across the desert? So it's according to what you think. As far as we have seen that the arrows were pointing whatsoever. But in your own ways, give challenges traders may have faced. We had to close the books. Traders may have faced. What are the problems those people connected with this trading of gold and minerals could have faced? Talk to me, my child. What problems do you think these people could have faced, especially traders? Because sometimes now there are so many answers. One, you see, they exchange slaves for gold. Maybe there's a rift misunderstanding. Can you understand me that way? Me, I've got gold. I want 10 slaves, but they say it's unfair. But God doesn't. Two, you see, even though exchange isn't robbery, but that commutating, besides I'm talking to a child, you didn't know that. So what are the challenges, John? Using camels. Now put into account that there's camels. Problems. Camels, since they move without the long distance of water, so they can get exhausted and eventually they can die. It's a point. Because even you, how many days? 1 week, no food, no water. Plus, it doesn't make efficiency. That is to transport, because sometimes we are in deserts, we need things to be transported fast. So, guys, thank you for keeping on with me. Since I'm new, John, I think I've answered all the questions. You have got everything. Is it? And we're gonna write it together. Both answers are got it. So this is social science, guys. This is social science, guys. I've been helping my child during the week. What it does. How many fathers are doing this, guys, at home? John, show me people. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye. Homework is done. Nati, your homework. Odi, your homework. Everyone is saying it doesn't. Maybe I'm talking actually, but John, in short, it was about the South Saharan trade, the Kingdom of Mali. In the Kingdom of Mali, we heard that these people, they were mainly based with the trading of gold and salt. These were the resources they have at hand. It's like we at our house, we have got gold and salt. And other people, they have got slaves, they have got money. And if they take our gold, they make money in the Europe and the Middle East of Europe. They use that gold to make money. You see? So there was no question about what were the uses of gold. The question which was there, it was talking about why did people prefer to buy these resources? Because salt makes food taste better, and salt can make to replace worn out tissues which they have used to work during the hard condition. So guys, this is what a father does. John Paris wanzwisisa mwanangu. Teacher wanzwisisa.
The people cannot survive without a salt.
Anditozona. Panoona kunzwisisa, I'm a good teacher, a teacher who teaches without a shamble. Saka tikunzoti vanhu vainga isusu tisima vanhu kumali. Handiti ndini basket hapana. Ndine south negold. Vamwe vese vari kuuya nevashandi, vari kuuya nemari, vari kuuya netiki zvandisina. Asi pakufamba kwavo dzimwe nguva chaiyotovato handiti unoona kana ndiri mambo. Ndinokwanisa kunzi kwabatwa vanhu vachifamba nenzira dzakati. Ende nzira kuti muye kwandiri panobhadharwa. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Chipedza nguva ingarebodi. Ididi zvangu. Zvapera John, handidi kuti mavazi azopfuta ndozonda posti. Hapana kana mavhiri. Hapana mavhiri.
Kuriconnecta futhi.
Aiwa usandinise baba ndichatode. Chokeramba. Handitoti mavazi akawanda.